Oh, hey, it's Jin. Good on you. Man, almost S rank already? It's first day ranked. Oh shit, I just realized I'm still got the challenge build equipped, huh? Well, you know what? Fuck it. Actually, let's wait. If it's some like super transfer spammer like Broly, I'll switch it around. Okay, Gammas... I'm gonna be honest, none of these are good against Gammas. Gammas are the one raider it's the one raider that I just pretend doesn't exist, and I think the whole game would be better if we all just pretended that it didn't exist. Backup plan it is, then. In case you're wondering what the... Oh, Ruby Kurosa is Eevee? Good to see ya. In case you're wondering what the backup plan is just simply key rush and pray to God. Just beg for RNG to be on my side. That's the winning strat here. The good random. I hope he lives up to his name. I'll be the judge of that, I guess, but... You know. What happened to Wyrms? What did happen to Wyrms? You're right. What did happen to Wyrms? God, my chat is delayed immensely.
It's on!
I'm trying to make it speed up here, but it just won't. Alright, spawn next to my main man Jen.
Flying Nimbus!
It's weird for him to have the Nimbus intro, but not using Nimbus. Like, am I the only one who thinks that's weird? I mean, sure, I'm using the instant transmission intro, and I'm not just my headset, and I'm not, you know, using that, but that's because it's been nerfed into the dirt. It's still perfectly fine. Just no longer get out of jail free card. Okay, I'm gonna need that for when I inevitably get camped. Somebody else save that Civ, I gotta be on key duty. More like box duty without a radar. Oh god. A bit of lag never hurt. And no boxes.
That's a new power
Okay,
key.
guys got that
Place
one.
it now.
I like going for the red boxes first because they have a higher chance of having radars. Come on, there we go. He made strong to mad. Yeah, he blocked me because of this. Because I use Nimbus, he blocked me. And I think that is so retarded. Come on, there we go. Jeez, this lag sucks, man. This lag really sucks. Like, God forbid I try to speed up the slow pace of the game.
Hey, great! You found another power key. Use
I
it
don't know,
quick.
man. Like, I don't know. Like, he just has an irrational hatred of Nimbus. Like, it's genuinely irrational. Okay, there's the beast spot. Okay, there's the raider. Let's fight. I mean, I'm down.
Aye, aye.
Aye, aye. Like, I'm not gonna be stupid and jump him on my own, because that break strike alone just ruins me. I would say Dims needs to stop with the shield-based break strikes, but we all know we're never getting another raider. I purposely used Nimbus in front of me and it still hasn't blocked me. Well, I don't... Son of a bitch.
That's a new power key.
Well, I don't know then, man. I don't know. I genuinely don't know what his problem is then. Like, he did it to me, like, frame 1, essentially. Get that motherfucker! Die, you motherfucker! You guys had to punch him. You guys had to punch him, huh? You had to punch him. I could have killed him there, but you had to punch him, knock him out of my range there. Nice. I mean, it doesn't matter. We did it. It took literally fucking everybody, but we did it. Now let's kill his level 2 before he evolves, otherwise this will all be for nothing. Of all the directions you could have chosen, why this one? Nice to catch you live, though. It's been a while. Hope you have good games. Thank you.
Great. You know what
I
to do with
wasn't
that
looking. I
key.
was looking at the chat. Okay, I think he's gone. I mean, personally, if I was him, I'd be out for blood right now. Like, I'd be genuinely mad. And I'd be abandoning civs. I'd be making the mistake of abandoning civs, just aiming for survivors. What are you doing over here, mate? Like, surely you energy scoped and didn't see shit. I'm giving him a little too much credit. Okay, yeah, there's no way he didn't just see me there. Or maybe not? I don't know. Okay, well... Sure. So he's gonna be transfixed on survivors because he's mad. And he thinks it's gonna be a good time to do it because everyone's out of change. I mean, it took literally everyone to deal with a raider who has, like, what is it, half of the normal HP? I'm sure it's less than that, but it sure feels like that. It's weird. Gammas feel like they only have 1/10 of the HP when you're playing as them, but when you fight them, it feels like they have only, like, half of it. Like, yes, it's still less, but it's not a very significant margin anymore. He's coming over here. He's following my man Jin. He's gonna snipe you. Not this time. Not today, gamer. Okay, well, since he's over here planning B, I'm gonna rush over here since I have time patrollers on this build. I'd help Jin, but I don't have Memories of Battle or a soda this time. I know, that's very rare of me. It's usually Memories of Battle or Souls. Dash Warrior of Hope. Should probably try to make a build with both sometime. I mean, I don't think that'd be very good because, like, you see how fast your transformation is over and done with. Oh my gosh, wow. Well, underwhelming. At least the game will count.
What?
Yeah, this is what you get for playing the Gammas. Never play Gammas ever again.
This can't be.
It's very cathartic. It is very, very cathartic to see the Gammas getting killed. Very, very cathartic. And I get shit medals for some reason. I mean, I planted a key and a half. I know it doesn't count as much because they have reduced health, but, like, I did, like 40% damage to the raider. Like, come on. I deserve better than that. Okay, everybody except Water Vegeta and Jin got bad medals, so I guess it kind of balances out. But, like, still, like, I think I did more than that. I did more. I planted a key and a half. I did 40% damage. I found one key. You'd think that'd be at least silver, but I guess not. Didn't realize rank was back. It's the first day. There we go. Romani. Alright, well, since it's the first day, usually that means new things in the shop, right? Man, I've been playing a lot of, you know, I don't even want to say what it is, because it's not that it's an embarrassing game. Like, you say this to a normal person, and they'll just be like, oh, it makes sense, but, like, to someone like me who values world building and story, they'll question what I'm doing, you know? They'll question it. Let's see. They bring back any of the costumes yet? I guess that stuff's just gone for good. It's just gone forever. Evaporated into the ether. Shame. Alright, what are the... Wait. Did they even change this, or is this this is the same? Okay. Well, that's a bit of a letdown. Usually they rotate that every 2 to 4 weeks. You know, anyway, like I was saying, I know it doesn't really matter as much, since on this game you have an auto-lock 9 times out of 10, but... Man, I'm not used to the low sensitivity of this game. I mean, I can move around right now and you'll be like, oh, what do you mean? This looks normal. And I've been playing Fallout 4 recently, and the sensitivity in that game is just ludicrously higher. At least if you go into the internal settings and actually fix the damn game. Seriously, I had to look up a fucking, like, online guide on how to fix Fallout 4, and it took me, like, 15 minutes of tweaking INI settings. And Bethesda can't figure this out. This multi-billion-dollar corporation can't figure out how to optimize their own fucking game. Absolutely garbage. Bethesda's gotta be, like, one of the worst modern companies in gaming. Like, I mean that with 100%. First Raider game the other day, ranked, got jumped, and almost lost. What is my luck? I mean, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Sometimes you're gonna get... Sometimes it's out of your control. I've been playing Wind Waker. There are things I like about Wind Waker, and there's a lot of things I don't like. Like, general gameplay I like. Exploration, I love. Like, it may sound ironic coming from a hydrophobe, but I actually love games where you explore the ocean. I absolutely love it. Love it so much. This is why Sea Monsters, despite being borderline shovelware, is a game that I cherish near and dear to my heart. At least the Wii version. The DS version's a little too watered down for my taste. It's not bad, it's just that the game's controls were clearly made with Wii motion in mind. Which is ironic, 'cause I'm pretty sure it's on PlayStation 2. Still. But anywho, like, those are the things I like about Wind Waker. The things I don't like is that it kind of derailed the franchise for a while. Obviously, that's not the case anymore, but it derailed the whole franchise for, like, the next... Well, technically not next, more like the game after. The next, like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... Like, the next 6 games. Like, they took the toon art style and they made that the identity of Zelda for, like, the next 10 years. It was very annoying. Which really sucks! Because Twilight Princess came out, like, not even a year later. And Twilight Princess, with its unique dark fantasy aesthetic, is the most gorgeous Zelda game we've ever had to this day. Yes, I think it's even with the Wii versions like pixelization, I still think it looks better than anything in the Breath of the Wild era. Like, why couldn't this aesthetic, why couldn't this realistic, edgy, dark fantasy style become the norm? Why couldn't this hijack the franchise? Instead of the garbage that is the toon art style, and the even worse Breath of the Wild art style. It's not even Breath of the Wild's art style that's overtaken, it's just Breath of the Wild in general. Like, what Zelda games have come out since Breath of the Wild's alleged success? Breath of the Wild 2, Breath of the Wild spin-off, Breath of the Wild 3, essentially. And now all of Nintendo's games are just a reskin of Breath of the Wild. It sucks, man. It sucks so hard. Like, I didn't even like Breath of the Wild. I thought it was boring as hell, mediocre, and just not the same Zelda experience. And because it was successful, because it earned them a lot of money, it taught Nintendo, yes, this is what gamers want, this is what video games are all about now. So not only did they make a sequel, not only did they make a spin-off, not only did they put a paint of Breath of the Wild over pretty much everything that came after, not only did they make their representation of him in Smash the Breath of the Wild variant, for some ungodly reason, despite making Zelda: A Link to the Past and Ganondorf the Ocarina of Time version, which is a decision that baffles me to this day. Usually those three were always static in the same version of each other, but whatever. Twilight Princess is the best as the GameCube version. I can't exactly claim that. I've only played the Wii version. But, like... Like, I don't like how it's hijacked not only the franchise, but it's also hijacked Nintendo's design philosophy. Because of the success of Breath of the Wild, now everything they make is just Breath of the Wild. Like, you thought Metroid Prime 4 was gonna be another Prime game? Guess again, motherfucker. It's Metroid Beyond the Wild. That's what it is. Like, that game has got to be one of the most cancerous things that's come out of Nintendo in a while. Video game, not policy. Policy, there's obviously worse things. People sim for Blue Scientist Zelda. Dude, people are gonna sim for anything. I mean anything. Like you can take the most hideous and horrific monster ever and just give it a curve or give it tits. And people will unironically, in a non-joking fashion, say, hear me out. Like, listen, man, I got some pretty filthy hear me outs too, but, like, this is just deplorable, alright? Like, everyone's got their own personal, like, sick hear me outs, but, like, you just put fucking tits on the, like, okay, let me give you a good example. Let me give you a pretty decent example. There are people who think the Xenomorph is unironically sexually attractive. No, I'm not saying, like, some fan version that has, like, a human form with a curve and tits and ass and everything. No, I mean an actual Xenoverse, lore-friendly, exactly how it is. There are people who would unironically look at this horrific monster that's all about assimilation and destruction of everything that's not itself, and think, I want to fuck it. Like, there's clearly something in the water, alright? There's been something in the water for a while. Anyway, bottom line, like, that part's not really relevant, because people are gonna simp regardless. You know what's genuinely scary about human psychology? You show people mediums like Thanos or Edelgard, and people will unironically, if you don't portray it in an overwhelmingly obvious, cartoonish way, like if it's not abundantly, constantly being slammed into your retarded face that they're the bad guy and they're wrong, like every 4 seconds the hero says you're wrong. If that doesn't happen, there will be people who will unironically consider them good and righteous because they just have so much confidence. That is how brainless the majority of people on the planet are. There are people who unironically think that Thanos in the Marvel movies is a good guy, and he's totally right. Yeah, you're right. We should wipe out half of all sentient life in existence. That's a great idea. That'll solve all of our problems. There are people who genuinely think that. I like it, think it's alright, but I think Link to the Past mostly because Smash Ultimate Alien is awesome. Like, okay, listen, I'm not saying the Alien's not awesome, because Alien is awesome. I'm saying that people are brain damaged because people will see an actual xenomorph and get turned on. I'm not even talking about the more... I'm not even talking about the more human-shaped, like Queen or whatever. I'm not even talking about that. Like, no, an actual straight-up, like, lore-friendly xenomorph. People will look at it and get a hard-on. Like, that's where I'm like... That's where it's gone past hear me out, and it's devolved into you're a degenerate point of view. This is not a point of view, mate! You know, people will say stuff like beauty is subjective, or art is subjective. No, there is such a thing as objective art and objective beauty. There is such a thing. And the people who insist that it's subjective are just fucking retarded. Or they're jealous that they themselves are fucking hideous. Hard to say. I never noticed my character has little... Ooh, doppel. I've never noticed the eyebrow ridges right above my eyebrows. I never noticed that. My brother in Christ, I built the character, and I've never noticed the scuffs he's got there. Huh. Neat. Ripley is awesome. I mean, yeah, he's a pretty awesome and ruthless villain. I wouldn't want to fuck him, though. At least the same can't be said for Cosmic Thanos. Bro is scum through and through. Yeah! He's portrayed as pure evil in that version. In the movies, he's portrayed as the... What's the trope called? Not sympathetic villain, but the type of villain who's genuinely convinced that he's the good guy. The guy who's doing something that's so horrifically evil, but justifies it through ends justifies the means. The type of, this is bad, I agree, but it'll lead to better good in the long run. And that's fine. I'm not saying, like, his portrayal is bad. That's fine. What I'm saying is not fine is the fact that people unironically side with the villain. And it's not even because, like, the movie failed to show that he's wrong. No, the movie does show, both the movies show continuously that half of all sapient life disappearing is a bad thing. They show that. And yet people will still unironically say, ah, yes, he should have won. Thanos' ideal of rational resources makes sense of overpopulation, but his method of genocide is bad. No, it's not! I mean, yes, the genocide part is wrong and bad, but his idea of rational resources makes no sense. No fucking sense. At all. Like, motherfucker, look at the world right now. Look at the actual real world. As hard as the elites have tried to kill us off, like, look at the real world. We have a population that's in the multi-billions. And despite that, everyone's deluded into thinking that we're overcrowded and that we need, like, another plague or something. Everyone's convinced that billions must die. But if you actually look at the planet, the vast majority of this world is still untamed wilderness. And I mean the vast majority. This is the reason why if you look at the planet from space, all you see is green and orange, to show forests and deserts and whatnot. This is the reason why when you look at the world from space, you don't see gray to show buildings. The majority of the planet is still wilderness. This world still has plenty of resources to give. This world still has plenty of room for all of us. The Earth provides for every man's need, but not for every man's greed. How's your wife feel about Xenoverse 3? She's not really surprised, to be honest. It's something that we saw coming. It's the first day of ranked, what the hell? Usually there's way more people in this. Okay, if you hear things get muted and I don't talk, that's just because I get a phone call or audio text. I still don't know what to call these. Audio messages? I don't know. It's when it's just a text, but it's just like recorded audio instead. You could tell that I'm way older than 20. P.S. The planet is flat. No. No. Listen, man, I believe in a lot of conspiracies. I genuinely, with all my heart, do think that a lot of conspiracies are true. Flat Earth is not one of them. Flat Earth is not one of them. Like, if you try to tell me, if you try to give me a conspiracy theory where you told me that the planet is not flat, but rather that the planet is not round and is instead a non-Euclidean shape that extends beyond human comprehension, I wouldn't necessarily believe it, but I'd let you talk. I would at the very least let you talk. But if you're going to try to tell me the Earth's flat, I'm just going to turn around and walk away. What the hell is all the players? Thanos, though, too far ahead. Think this is gonna run out, but such a thing can't be certain when it comes true and decide to get ahead of himself and do a half-population genocide. Like, bro, like, this doesn't solve jack shit. Like, let's pretend that he's totally right. Let's pretend that he's absolutely right, and that the actual only way to save all of reality itself on every planet, on every galaxy, is a 50% cut. Okay. Now what? Eventually, that population is just going to rise up again, and because half of the population just disappeared over fucking night, people are probably going to panic and probably get to birthing real fast. It would be another fucking baby boom on steroids. And then what's happened? You haven't solved the problem. At that point, all you've done is delay the problem. You didn't take the trash out of the house, you swept it under the rug. Like, it doesn't make, like, it makes sense from a villain's perspective, but it doesn't make sense from a practical perspective. Like, he's not the good guy. In fact, the game goes out of its way to portray him, the movie goes out of its way to portray him as the bad guy. The fact these tiles jut out, that... Why the hell are there so many tiles that are just jutting upward? Like, right here, right here, right here. This is actually bothering me. Why is it only these two right here? Were these supposed to be where NPCs were gonna stand at some point or something? Oh, this... Like, look at that. I've never noticed it, but, like, staring at while waiting... Oh! This genuinely bothers me. It's not like Thanos was sitting in the Mobius chair from DC and knows that becomes true. Like, again, I'm not blaming that. Like I keep saying, from a villain's perspective, this is fine. It's like, my problem is the fact that people unironically, genuinely think that he's right. Like, that's the problem with society here. Like, these people are like, yes, the solution is to kill half the masses. Yes, totally. Yes, blood for the blood gods and skulls for the skull throne. Like, man, like these people, man. Like, I've already accepted the fact the majority of people on this planet aren't even fucking real. But, like, still. Finally, a game! I got another audio call coming in. Hang on. Alright, let's see. Bread. Oh, Zebra. Oh, bad team. Alright. That's fine. That's alright, I didn't want to win anyway. Did you see how fast he slammed play with Z-Broly? Like, buddy, this could be a team of Z5s, and the odds would still be in your favor. I mean, it doesn't matter, so I guess it's just whatever will give me medals. I guess it's just whatever will give me the most medals in the shortest amount of time. I mean, it's fucking Z-Broly. Like I said, the whole team could be Sweat Lords, and the ball would still be heavily in his favor. Like, it's kind of nuts how
I will send you to your grave.
It's kind of nuts how against this raider specifically, literally everything needs to go right. If even a single thing goes wrong, then you're losing. It's that simple. Like, even just one thing not going exactly the way you want it, and you lose. It's very funny. That won't work as half will come back. Thanos endgame, that till bright idea of remaking the universe rather than genociding, and still who says he's in the right. Yeah. Oh yeah, but that brings me back to my original point of simps. Like I'm sure all my viewers know about my Edelgard theorem at this point. And if you don't know what that is, it's based off the character Edelgard from Three Houses. Edelgard is the antagonist and is the definitive bad guy in 3 of the 4 routes, which you think that alone would tell people, okay, they're wrong, they're the bad guy.
Can you hear me?
No, they're dumbass simps who unironically think she's right and she's the good guy, somehow. Like, she champions about how Rhea is, like, the bad guy and how Rhea does this and that. And it's like, my sister in Christ, you are Rhea. Like, you are Rhea. Like, you claim that the church has been, like, spreading lies or whatever. You are literally not only okay with, but find it essential to spread lies to further your own goals. Like, she's a hypocrite in every single way, shape, and form. Her ending is the worst and most evil, objectively, of all of them. She causes the most long-term chaos. And yet there are simps who unironically think that she's the good guy. Almost exclusively because she was the first path they played. Mostly because they saw a hot anime girl and just, you know, went on board. Despite the fact that the game gives you the option to say no to her, and you have to go out of your way to side with her. Which honestly is more indicative of simphood than anything else. That's right, Broly. Come chase me. You really gonna tunnel all day, buddy?
Whoa.
Look at this gorilla. Aw, you found someone else. Shame. I was about to say, like, you're gonna tunnel me all day long? Yeah, I love when they try to tunnel and fail. Oh, yeah, second one. Xander. Oh, Xander from... Oh, God. Xander from Fates. Xander... He bounces around character so fucking fast, you would think that he was written by completely different people consistently. Like, his character bounces around so many different things so fast that there is no shot that it's the same guy who wrote all this stuff. Especially the supports. Support Xander and Story Xander feel like 2 completely different people. Even worse than that. Like, Conquest Xander and Birthright Xander also feel like completely fucking different people. Like, this does not feel like the same man at all in any of this stuff. Like, that's how inconsistent his fucking character is. The fact he even tries to defend his quote-unquote father's opponent. Yeah, it's even worse, because in the Conquest route... You know what, bud? You know what, Chief Founder? I don't blame you. I don't blame you. I really do not blame him at all. It's okay, bud. I would do the same in this situation. It's okay. I understand fully. Anywho, like, Garen is so cartoonishly evil that he would make Ganondorf blush. Like, Ganondorf would tell him, okay, maybe dial it back a little bit. Like, that's how cartoonishly evil he is. when I say cartoonish, like... Christ. Where do you even begin? Like, Fates as a whole is one of the worst written stories I've ever had the displeasure of going through, despite the fact that I am a huge fan of the game. Like, yeah, believe it or not, to all the idiots out there, let me tell you right now, it is possible to like something whilst being heavily critical of it. And in my case, that's definitely oh, fuck, he saw me. I think. Well, he saw him.
This is bad. Somebody's down. Exercise extreme caution if you're going to help them.
Oh, crap.
Bro, why are you coming back? Oh, did you see him? Yeah, you saw him, okay. Fair enough, fair enough.
Whoa.
Man's got eyes like a hawk and he's trying his best. Like, bro, you're Z-Broly. You understand you're Z-Broly, don't you? Oh, what? I'm sorry, what? Do you not want your level 4? What, did you not get enough fucking gameplay in? Did you not get enough fucking gameplay in? You know you can get level 4 from finishing him off and finish the game right here, right now. You know that, don't you, bud? No? You want more blood? Alright. Man, people like this, man. People like this. Yeah, you better try harder against the C ranks. You're gonna lose if you don't. Better try harder, bud. You're gonna lose. We're gonna win because the time machine came out. It's not that it started. No, it's just that it came out. Anyway, like, yeah, like, Xander, like, it's even worse because in Conquest, he mentions how much he hates Garen. The worst part is, like, Nor as a nation just does not make any fucking sense. At all, in any way, shape, or form.
You gotta beat it!
I sent you a super tree.
I'm not gonna make it.
Use it to hold the enemy back.
That was freaking
I just barely made
You
it.
gotta beat it!
You don't know what danger awaits. Think before rushing in. Ally down.
Oh,
If you
God.
intend to rescue them, watch out for enemies. I'll send some supplies.
I don't even know who to go for to help.
Step forward,
Jesus.
and I will send you to your grave.
Well, bro, literally no one can contest you, so are you gonna just blow that up, or are you gonna get to 75 and then just jerk off for 12 hours? Because, you know, clearly you didn't have enough fun. Clearly you didn't utilize your priority 4 match hard enough. Took her breaks on B rank. Yeah, it happens.
Hang in there!
Retreat if you need to.
There's your soda, take your soda. I mean... Christ. Like, I love Corrin, I love Azora. There's a lot of stuff about Fates I like. Well, there's a lot about the characters that I like. You know, bro, you're having such an easy time, it's kind of funny. Alright, that sucks. Where's Kakarot? Oh, he's up there. Okay. He didn't even finish. What were you doing over there, bud?
It's do or die!
Yeah, fun fact, that doesn't work on Broly. What the fuck? Just a couple of regular ki blasts and my health is gone. What the fuck? Jesus H. Christ, this Raider is broken. Actually broken to a comical degree.
What was
Christ. Evil Air, get in there, punch him. Or zap him, that works too. Gotcha. Your pride's been damaged. Your pride's been damaged. Look at this dumbass gorilla. Can't do shit without his auto lock on. Well, I did 10% to Z Broly. That's worthy of a diamond medal, honestly. Where's the third? Where's the oh, there he is. He's just hiding. Alright.
Finished already?
Bro, you're not good at the game. You're fucking Z Broly. Try this with Ginyu. You get clapped. I fucking hate it when Raiders are playing the most overpowered character, and then they fucking gloat about it like they're so good at the game. Like, bro, you're not good at the game. You're being fucking carried. I did better than that. Fuck you, game. Like, bro, you're not good at the game. You're being carried by the crutch that is Broly. Like, this is the true definition of a crutch. I simp for Corrin. I'm glad to hear that. Like, male Corrin was my spirit animal for the longest time. And, like, I still identify the character with myself. In fact, you might have noticed my Dragon Ball character kind of looks like him. You know, this was the beginning of the whole white hair, red eyes shtick that I do. Like, this right here was the beginning of it all. Wait, I have Raider points? For what? Oh. Don't even remember earning that. Weird. Alright. He's broken, they'll never fix him. True. True. Like, Buhan is broken, but, like, he's like a slot machine. He's a rigged slot machine, but he's a slot machine. Broly, it doesn't matter. Every key can be found in the first minute, and every key can be planted in the second minute, and he still probably will win. I won't mind if Z Broly gets nerfed. Yep, same. Same. Don't forget, they felt compelled to buff him. They felt compelled to give his level 4 better tracking, and to make it so it's easier to get level 3. Because, oh god, he was just struggling. He was just struggling so much. But don't worry, they rebalanced it. It's fine, guys, it's balanced, because they made his super attacks do 5% less damage. Wow. I like the writing on Scarlet and Violet's characters, but the art style is terrible. I don't think the art style is complete liquid ass, but it's definitely not Pokemon's best. But yeah, like, Fates, like, there's shit I like about Fates. Like, I feel like the story could have worked if it wasn't so asinine, and if the world building was better. Like, the world building is my biggest problem with Fates. Did you know, like, I'm not the biggest Fire Emblem nut, okay? I only started playing around Awakening, and I've only played Awakening in every game beyond it. But, like, did you know that Fates is the first and only game in the whole franchise to not name the continent it takes place on? I feel compelled to kick the devs in the nuts. Yeah, same. Like, did you know that it's the only nation where the continent is not named? The only one. Nothing else is like it. Yeah. Yeah. Like, that alone should tell you how much effort they put in the world building. But it goes so much deeper than that. So much deeper. So, God, I don't even know where to begin. I genuinely don't know where to begin. It's just that broken and bad. Sword and Shield has the old art style, which I like better, but the writing is ass, especially the villains. He's plural. They're all all-time lows. I mean, Sword is kind of a weird one for me because let's assume Dexit didn't happen. Let's assume for some unreasonable reason, every Pokemon, even though like nobody uses 300 of the 450 that got cut, let's pretend they're all in the game. Let's go even further beyond. Let's pretend they're all catchable, evenly split between the two versions. Would people stop the criticism? No. No. They'd still critique everything. I'm not defending Sword and Shield because there were a lot of things I hated about it, but there are some things that I feel like is just the Pokemon community being the Pokemon community. Like, did you know everyone and their mother fucking hated Black and White when it came out? And now it's seen as like one of the best in the franchise. Did you know that everybody hated the Gen 1 remakes back on the Game Boy when they first came out? And now everyone thinks it's the greatest remake of any video game ever. Did you know that everybody hated Gen 6 when it came out? Because they didn't like the 3D art style. They didn't like how stiff the models looked. They didn't like how, well, anything really. And now people look back at X and Y after Sword and Shield and they're like, perhaps I treated you too harshly. Like, it's just a shit show. Like, this is just how Pokemon fans are. Give them 10 years, and they'll be telling you how Sword and Shield was an underrated gem. But anywho, my actual opinion on Sword and Shield, I think it's lazy. Like, I just think it's very, very lazy. Like, setting aside the obvious elephant in the room that is Dexit, like, the models are just so stiff. Like, half of them are basically statues. Like, it feels like they were trying to go for the 2D flat sprite animations instead of an actual fleshed out 3D animation, which doesn't even make sense, because they said the reason why half the Pokemon had to get cut was so that way they could have room for the data for all the high-quality animations. Most of the turning around animations is them walking forward, but just moving the model like this. Like, half of these models could have been T-posing, and it would have had the same energy and the same amount of effort. Like, the game is just lazy. Like, that's the biggest problem. It's just lazy. It's definitely lazy. Hop is pretty alright. Hello, Wyrm. Hi, Gita. Like, like, the graphics are very low quality. The fact that things just poof into existence, very low effort. The fact that the wild area is the highlight of the game, and it's just such a small little segment that, for the story, you only have to go to twice. Think about that. The part of the game that was the most advertised. The part of the game that had all the market value, and where all the pre-gameplay footage was shown off for. The part of the game that everyone hypes as being the best part is only mandatory twice. Oh, and you can dodge all the Pokemon on your way there. Amazing. Like, I love the wild area, and it definitely is the best part of the whole game, but that's pretty fucking pathetic. If this is the best of the best, if this is the game at its highest, I hate to see it at its lowest. Which I have, because I've beaten the game repeatedly. I'll admit, Sword and Shield is one of those Pokemon games where you just kind of have to make your own fun. You gotta make up stories in your head while running around the wild area, you gotta impose challenges on yourself, you gotta actively be trying to shiny hunt or whatever. Yeah, you can't really enjoy the story all that much, because there isn't much story. Like, there's rich history in Galar, but it doesn't really matter. It doesn't really come up that often that's actually plot relevant. The game doesn't even really have a plot all that much up until, like, the third act, where out of fucking nowhere, they just kind of pull it out of their ass. Like, it genuinely feels like Chairman Rose realized that the game was missing an antagonist, and decided to be a good sport and fill in that role for us. Like, and the motives are flimsy. It's understandable to me, because I actually have a functioning brain, but at the same time, the execution is very flimsy. Like, Leon didn't say, no, I will not help. He said, yes, but after the tournament. I know this is to reflect on Rose's beliefs that humanity is doomed because of its apathetic nature. Like, he believes that humanity is going to screw itself because everyone has the mentality of, I'll do it tomorrow, but tomorrow never comes. Like, I get that's his goal. I get that's what aim they were going for, but they really could have portrayed this in a much, much smarter way. Like, make it so Leon's already agreed to help, but he kept pushing it back to help you on your gym challenge. Make it so, like, he agreed to help last fucking month when your game started, but stuff just kept getting in the way, and ultimately he got impatient and decided, you said tomorrow 32 tomorrows ago, I'm done waiting. Like, even that is too irrationally fast to cause an apocalyptic event. But it would still be better than the literal nothing we got. Like, I don't want to say it's always better to have a bad explanation over no explanation, as long as it's not contradictory, looking at you, Fallout 4. But you need to have something. Like, you need to have something to stand on. You know, speaking of Fallout 4, I got a craving to play it, I optimized it, and I played on this new computer, well, quote-unquote new, this is the first time playing on this computer, I should be saying. And, like, I was blown away, I was like, wow, so this is what the game is like at 120 frame rate without any mouse input lag or VSync glitches. Incredible. And I gotta say, Fallout 4 is the only game, well, it's the only Fallout game that I regularly play where I can't simply sit down and enjoy it. There are so many things in the game that are so immersion breaking. The story is horrible. The world building is atrocious. The characters are so uninteresting, and in fact, they're just outright hateable. Like, I'll tell you right now, Bethesda, they're really good at making hateable characters. Ironically, unless you're supposed to hate them. Like, let me give you an example. Nazim in Skyrim, you're supposed to hate him. What is he? He's a somewhat smug, rich prick. That's it. You never even have to interact with him. The worst you'll get is him saying, "Do you get to the Cloud District very often?" Oh, what am I saying? Of course you don't. This is to portray him as being a smug, arrogant asshole. Like asking if you're in high society, but then stopping himself, as if the very thought of this troglodyte being any part of something greater is a laughable idea. Like, I'm supposed to hate this character, but that's all he is. He doesn't even have unique dialogue. You can't directly interact with him. He just exists. Just to be a hateable character, and they don't do anything with him. Like, that's Bethesda whenever they make a character that I'm pretty sure they intended to hate him. When we had to wait until the DLC to get a respectable villain, and not even villains, more so shonen filler rival, you know, shit's dire? Yeah. But, like, what I mean is, like, there's so many characters in Fallout 4 that are absolutely hateable and are very fucking killable, and I'm glad that, unlike in Starfield, and pretty much every Bethesda game that's guaranteed to come out after this, most, if not all of them, 9 out of 10 of them can be killed, which is great, but the problem is, I don't think for a single second it was intentional. Like, I think they didn't mean for Maxon to come off as an abrasive, childish caveman who's extremely irritable and thinks the whole world belongs to him. I don't think for a second that was the intention. I think they intended him to come off as this big, tough, badass superhero leader. Like, I feel like that's what they were going for. Did you know that man is only like 20-something? Like, he's like 24 or 25 or something. And he looks like a 45-year-old war veteran, because they wanted to go for that badass look. Why did the Brotherhood make him leader? Well, because he's related to the original founder, but that's never once been a part of their tradition. Yes, Arthur Maxon is extremely important to their legacy and history and ideals, but never once were they a dynasty. Never once were they making them leader exclusively because of blood. Now, I know that's not the only reason. It's also because he's a good soldier, and I quote, "Hi, Wolfgang," and I quote, "He was able to kill a Deathclaw." Wow. So could I, and I'm not being made Elder of the Brotherhood. I was made General of the Minutemen though, but but that's a do-nothing faction. That's an in-name only shit. So. Especially in the game series where Deathclaws get weaker and weaker with every entry. Sure, if you get cornered by a Deathclaw in Fallout 4, you're probably still gonna get fucked up, but like, they're just so much weaker in Fallout 4 than they are in any other game. Like, I challenge any of my viewers right now, if you're a Bethesda fan who has never once ever played any of the original Fallout games, I fucking dare you to play Fallout 1. It is free on Steam right now. There's nothing stopping you. Play Fallout 1. Your brain will melt. Like, your brain-rotted Gen Alpha or Zoomer brain will not be able to comprehend anything. And I'm not saying that because the game's stupid. No, I think the game is actually too... I think the game requires too high of an IQ entry. Like, in order to play Fallout 1, you need to have an IQ of at least 85. And I think the majority of people on this planet don't meet that criteria. Waking the Dragons? Oh. In other words, Doma is terrible in a lot of ways. World building is one of them, but I actually unironically like the idea of Doma as a villain, especially Raphael. Okay, you want me to talk about Yu-Gi-Oh? I'll talk about Yu-Gi-Oh. I wouldn't dare. Do it, be easy. We're all listening. We're all hearing out for you to play Fallout 1. Play Fallout 1, Do as much content as you possibly can. And give it 3 playthroughs, because it's not possible to do everything in 1 playthrough. I dare you. You will get the bad ending in like 5 seconds, because you didn't know how the fuck to do anything at all. Fallout 1 does not hold your hand. In fact, it does more than not hold your hand. It actively cuts your hand off, throws it into the sea, breaks both your kneecaps, then calls you pathetic for not being able to walk. That's Fallout 1. Anyway, so you want me to talk about Yu-Gi-Oh! Be easy? I'll tell you right now. Ugh. So the Waking the Dragons arc, it's stupid. It's really fucking stupid. And just outwardly contradictory to a lot of shit. Like, it's not as hyper-aggressive as, like, Bethesda Fallout or anything, but there's a lot of stuff that just doesn't make sense. And also, there's a lot of the characters also make no fucking sense at all. Like, Raphael himself, his whole philosophy of everyone being evil and therefore you gotta just kill everybody, or, in this case, sacrifice their souls to an ancient serpent that destroyed the world. Where's the logic there? Not to mention, his test for it doesn't make any sense. Like, oh, give the Pharaoh the ability to choose whether or not to activate the Seal of Orichalcos or not. Like, my brother in Christ, you're a member of this evil cult. Darts himself refers to himself as the Evil King. He literally calls himself the Evil King. And he treats you like a piece of shit in every single scene you're in with him. And when you give the Pharaoh the Orichalcos seal, you're not proving shit. Because it's been shown to be a deeply evil, corrupting magical force. It is literally the One Ring from Lord of the Rings. That's how influential and corrupting the Seal of Orichalcos is. You don't prove shit by forcing the Pharaoh to activate it. Like, that doesn't prove donkey dick. Like, wow, you sure showed the Pharaoh when he became controlled by the artifact. I like it better than Arc 5. That's a low bar, I know. Man, you don't know the half of it. Saying that Waking the Dragons is better than Arc 5 is an objective truth, but that bar is so low, it's actually underneath the floorboards. Arc 5, God, good God, where do you even start with Arc 5? Like, it is the biggest mess. Like, not just in terms of Yu-Gi-Oh!, not just in terms of batshit insanity, but just from an objective storytelling perspective, it is beyond just fucked up. It is 17 flavors of fucked up. Like, it fails in everything. The protagonist has this set of ideals that is never properly explained or explored in depth. And everyone treats him like he's just objectively the good guy who's 100% right. And it's like, okay, so your motto is to make everyone smile. What does that mean? I don't know. Smile or else. Like, it comes off as a fucking insane cult. Like, that's how detached, like, the audience is from the protagonist. Like, Arc 5 treats Yuma like he's a cult leader. And we're supposed to think he's the good guy here. At least until he starts to be possessed by the ancient version of himself whose soul was split into 4. Yeah. Yeah. Every Yu-Gi-Oh! Series is unhinged. I think we can all agree to that. All of them are unhinged. Like, people will critique... Where's the Dungeon Dice Love? Where is the Dungeon Dice Love? You're right. Where is it? Anyway. Like, people will critique GX for having a really stupid concept, or just plain being silly. But the whole franchise is 10 times crazier. Like, let me give you a plot summary of every season of, like, the first 3 Yu-Gi-Ohs, alright? Duel Monsters. There's this game called Duel Monsters. Everybody likes it. Yugi defeats the national champion. The creator of the game is so impressed he invites him to his personal tournament, and to make sure he shows up, he uses ancient dark magic to literally rip the soul of his grandfather out and basically take him hostage. And he's done this with other people too to bring him over here, right? So now it's all up to the protagonist, the lead Yugi, to go back and save his grandpa, right? Right off the bat, that's a little crazy. But we learned more about Duel Monsters, and we learned that it's all about ancient Egyptian magic, which, fun enough, is based off of real Egyptian magic. Bet you didn't know that. Let's not go confusing a good protag for a bad protag. Yeah, you're right. Like... And we explore the deeper themes of, like, ancient Egypt. Like, this was an actual evil, dark, like, ritual that Egyptians would use as a battle of wits, a battle of might, for glory, to settle arguments, to wage war, etc., etc. Like, this is what they did to resolve any and everything. It was a winner-take-all evil game where the loser's fate was entirely in the winner's hand. It could be as easy as, I'll let you off with a warning, or it could be as severe as go straight to hell. Jaden literally does Yuma's shit so much better because at least he knows when to get serious. True. And he has psychological damage, there's that too. Anyway, like that's season 1 in a nutshell, right? Hi, Klee. How you been, buddy? I'm just rambling while I wait for a game, like always. Like, okay, what is season 2? What's season 2? So, the former national champion, in order to get his revenge and to reclaim his title as the best, decides to host a new tournament with Duel Monsters under a new set of rules which became the norm for the rest of the franchise. That's how it starts at first, but it turns out there's a group of people who call themselves the Rare Hunters who like to steal valuable cards. Basically, literally beat people up in the middle of the dark alleyway to take cards. Very silly, but... And they're all led by this Egyptian twink who's like 15 years old, named Merrick. Merrick has an ancient Egyptian dark magical item similar to the protagonist, I forgot to mention that, and he uses it to brainwash people to do his bidding. What's his goal? To defeat the Pharaoh in a duel. Preferably so that way his soul could be banished forever, because he thinks the Pharaoh is the reason why his family broke down and why his father is dead. We learned that rules don't apply as much in the first season. Well, it's different. Do you like my new nickname? Klee, man, you change your name so often, I can never tell who you are. Like, I can never tell. And then, oh, that's nice. And then what happens next? Then season 3 rolls around, and half of it is filler. Like, I don't even think I should bother talking about it, because it's non-canon filler. They get sucked into a virtual realm, and nothing happens, then they get out of the virtual realm, and they never refer to it ever again. There you go. The writers of Arc 5 lived in harmony, but that changed when the Synchro Arc attacked. Anyway. And then the second half of Season 3. It turns out, Merrick actually has a fucked up... Hey, look, it's easy. Actually has a fucked up psyche. He actually has a fucked up psyche, and has a split personality. And this split personality just wants to destroy the world, essentially. He wants to get all the god cards so he can destroy the world, or something. It's not really clear, because he's just a chaotic force. Wolfgang, you're in my game too? Sweet. Let's beat up the Clankers. Death to Clankers, am I right? Alright, so... Like, that's Season 3. What's Season 4? Filler, so I don't even want to try, but it's very batshit. And then what's Season 5? The true ultimate evil behind all darkness is revealed, and he... Well... God, how do I even describe Season 5? Ignoring the filler first half. Yeah, there's more filler. Yeah, the first half of Season 3, all of Season 4, and the first half of Season 5 is all filler. Beautiful. It doesn't get much better with GX, I know, but you'll see. Damn, BZ, you're looking fine. You are looking very fine. Respect the drip. That's right, listen with me. Let's gather around the campfire and listen well. Anyway, yes, we can do this. Anyway, he's also a twink, or at least possessing one. Yeah, what else do I got? Anyway, it's gonna be a little bit hard to describe the rest of Yu-Gi-Oh! While focusing on the gameplay, but you know. Makes me ponder why the virtual arc took place between Battle City. They're going to the site for the finals and they get semi-virtual.
It's on!
Well, the reason was because... I'm not entirely sure. I assume it's because they were catching up with the manga, and the manga was still being written or something. I don't know. No, that can't be... Wait, wasn't Battle City manga like 2001 or something?
Then place them in the right spots.
I'm not sure. Oh, I already have two. Nice.
You found a power key.
We're all flipped, as I recall. Oh, fuck. I do not have any change, so I can't risk staying around there. King Zorro. Okay, we're good. Hey, there's the sexy lady now. Looking good. Looking very good. Okay, well, let's get out of here. Into the pit. It burns. There's a lot that can be critical about with Yu-Gi-Oh! For example, all of...
Thanks.
Yeah... It really sucks. Like, 5Ds is probably the best Yu-Gi-Oh! For a variety of reasons, but... everything past the Darksiders arc really dropped the ball. And it's not even, like, objective quality loss like Season 4 was. Well, more Season 5 than 4, but like Season 5 was for Duel Monsters. Nor is it the insane tone shift that Season 3 was for GX. Like, it just wasn't relevant. That's the problem. They just didn't do enough good. They focused too much on the crazy shit. It just wasn't good. Arc Cradle was so good, but having to sit through all of Season 2 was ass. I mean, fuck. Man, the internet connection ain't solid today, is it? Take his ball, though. Nothing. Here we go. The worst part about the Gammas is that you can never tell if you're just getting unlucky or if he stole the key. You can never tell. That's something I hate about the Clankers. You can never tell.
Someone!
Ooh. Oh.
Great! You found another power key. Use it quick.
Okay, I better grab these keys before he does. I don't care! I don't care! You're not getting this! You're not getting this! Yes! I dodged, but okay, game, sure. See ya, faggot. Okay. I got the key, guys. He got one of them, but... God. I risked everything just to grab one key, and he turned the other one in, so we got 3 minutes to kill. Alright, team, we have 3 minutes to kill. Or if the other 4 throwers want to get in there with help out be easy, we could kill them. No? Okay. Just checking. Game kicked me out to the main menu. Ah, it happens. I can feel the filler arc of the virtual world felt off because of Meryl being on the blend with him, and he never gets mentioned, never gets part of the voice side. It feels like they forgot about him. Well, did you know there actually is a canon reason where he was? During all of that, he was just trying to open a fucking door. I'm not joking. The whole time, they expect me to believe that he was just trying to open a door and failing. The whole time. Hey, Bulma, can I have that ball? Bulma? Bulma, I have a radar. You can trust me. Thank you. You know you don't have to jump off. Okay, well, he's new. He probably doesn't know. Back to Battle City Row, found in the Battle Royale. Really? Ooh. Yeah, the whole time he was just trying to open a door. It was like, what's the password? And he couldn't figure it out. Like, we're supposed to believe that's where he was for 30 episodes. It's really funny. Okay. I mean, chances are we'll get a level 4, but he got his level 2 without dying, and therefore he gets his level 4. So, you know, it's like, do we really win? The answer's no. Definitely not. Here we go. Okay, we have all the Dragon Balls, but, like, I don't think that's gonna matter here. Okay, so he's hiding over there. At least I was able to grab the key, you know? There he is. So look, he's looking for it, but he doesn't know. What's he doing? He's coming back. He just walked right past that civilian. There's Go-Getter. Hello, Go-Getter.
Looks like you need some power keys. I'm sending them over now.
Hey, Go-Getter, give me your balls. Give me your balls. You will give me your balls.
You've got all
Where are your balls?
Summon Shinron at the altar.
Alright. Oh, there's the key. God, that 3 minutes feels like 18 minutes, doesn't it?
That's a new power key.
You know what's even funnier? He only gets the one. Like, it's just the one key, and yet it still slows the game to an overwhelming crawl. God, he's keeping up. Never mind, he's distracted now. Yeah, I know. I'm trying, team, I'm trying. What the fuck am I doing? I got time patrollers on this build.
The startup system for the super time machine.
Alright. This is not a level 4 build, but it doesn't matter. Like, even if this were a level 4 build, it really would not matter. Pretty much exclusively because... Oh my gosh, Gogeta, you had to die this direction. Is he gonna commit? It doesn't look like he's committing. Alright.
Come forth, Shenron!
Come forth, Shenron.
Now, consider it done.
Like, it's not gonna help much just because... First of all, not a level 4 build. Second of all, it's the Gammas. He's guaranteed to get his level fucking 4 no matter what. Okay, well. Why do I get the feeling he did that on purpose, just so he get his level 3 faster? Trouble.
Here goes!
That was really awkward. That was supremely awkward.
Somebody's down.
Hold on, I got an idea.
Exercise extreme caution if you're going to
Get
help.
this over to my main man, be easy. Mark it for him. I'll mark it on your map.
It's over!
Woo!
I've had enough of this. I'm activating cell mass.
All right, team.
Enough of this foolishness.
We need someone to grab Orange Pickle literally the nanosecond it drops, and we also need everyone on the time machine. That is our only chance. That is our only fucking chance. Everybody on this time machine right now. Whoever.
I'll send some supplies to help.
Oh, okay.
Make good use of them.
Okay, so he's over there. Oh shit, is that the real him? Fuck. Yep, that is the real him! That's the real him! Shit, we gotta stop him. There he is. Shit, no wait, there he is, he's over there. Fuck. God, if only I trained by an angel, huh? We got this. I killed him! Ah, he's soul match. I'm Super Vegeta. Christ. Cell match is no longer lost media. I found it. That's a lot of red. Can you handle the almighty quadruple god Kamehameha? Holy balls. Alright, that was tense. I thought that would go way worse than I thought it did. Genuinely thought that was going to go way worse. Because it has a tendency to with the Gammas, you know? You understand, yes? Holy balls. Alright, we did it though. We did it. Me and be easy. Got an MVP, as we should. He still went up 2 ranks for that game, wow. Yeah. I get he's the bottom rank, but like still, it's crazy how he still ranks up twice for that. That was crazy. Okay. Now, where was I? What rant was I on before getting dragged into the match? I'm back. Ah, Klee, you just missed the cell match. You should have seen it. You should have seen it, man. It was funny. Okay, I think I can get out of this now. I'm not doing the challenge anymore. But what to do with it? you know? Kind of fucked up how Trunks gives away his location. Yeah, it kind of does. Got bonked. Not even fair. I mean, it kind of is fair when you look at all the bullshit the Gammas get as a handicap. One thing I do like, though, is Jack not being able to hold a job and constantly drinking overpriced coffee. Indeed. Let's see. What kind of fun can we have here? I mean, I kind of want to do an all-mobility build, you know? Sprint, mid-air jump, wall kick, slide, something like that. That'd be kind of funny. You bonked magenta, install well. Yeah. The heavy build. I am heavy weapons guy. I don't even know what would qualify, though, you know? Like, obviously, like, power beyond power, because, you know, higher HP and lower speed. What would be the sandwich? Quick sleep? Having fun, Wyrm? Oh, I'm having a barrel full of it. Probably be able to commission you for that now. I mean, I'll be excited for it. I'm curious to see what you cook up. I took 4 souls in Turtle Titan to get bonked. Yeah, well, it took me 0. Because it was all me. Definitely just me. I'm the only one who did any effort that whole game. Definitely. No. Listen up. No, you
Welcome,
listen.
friend.
Let's see. What was I chatting about before that I got dragged in that match? Fallout 4, I think? Yeah, like... There's a lot wrong with, like, the world building. That or cook. Like, there's a lot of problems with the world building, the characters. Like, oh, yeah. Like I was saying. Saying Savagery, yeah. Like I was saying, like, Bethesda's really good at making hateable characters, but the problem is, I don't think it's intentional. I think they're just so bad at what they do that they unintentionally make their characters punchable. Like, what's a decent example? Like, Arthur Maxson, like, especially in Blind Betrayal, the way he comes at you so aggressively, like you should have known. Like, he's just an unlikable asshole zealot. And, like, that's something, you know what, that's another mini tangent I have to do about the Brotherhood of Steel as a whole. Like, the Brotherhood of Steel has been flanderized into the dirt, and they change so much, and so rapidly. Every fucking game, there's something brand fucking new. In the first game, they were a technophiliatic cult with a knightly order. They were an extremely small group that existed only in Broken Hills. They were technologically advanced, yes, because they're remnants of, like, a couple of people from the US military before the war. Well, more like directly after the war, but you get what I mean. However, they would almost never let outsiders in, and even in the first game, they were not an almighty force. In fact, they were on a bad path, one that led to stagnation. At the end of Fallout 1, the canon ending, which is the one where they all survive, after helping the Vault Dweller, they dedicate themselves more to research development, but ultimately fail, and it doesn't go anywhere. By Fallout 2, they've essentially fallen. They're basically gone. They still exist, but in such a small and massively weakened state. They can't keep up with the NCR's resources nor numbers, they can't carve a nation like the NCR can, and they don't have a future. They know they're a dead end, but they have such a deep cult-like mentality that they stick to their old ways and are gonna die out very soon. Then came Fallout 3, and then they're just magically on the other side of the fucking country and are magically inflated with numbers, magically have a bunch of equipment, magically are just super good guy Power Rangers. Like, it's so abrupt out of nowhere. Raphael's philosophy is supposed to be that everyone is capable of both, but 4 kids can't write for shit. Fair enough. Glad the game went well for you. Thanks, Sora. Oh, by the way, Sora, I saw you were interested in learning how to donate. You got my comment, right? Where I told you, like, just follow the link. Or if you couldn't, just look at the comment there. I just want to make sure that you knew where it was. Anyway, and they're just suddenly on the other side of the country. They're total Power Rangers, and they exist exclusively just to help people. It's really fucking jarring. Then we get New Vegas, and now they're back to what they are supposed to be. Technophiles who hoard technology from the stupid Wastelanders, but now they're so flimsy and weak, they are on the verge of extinction, and they know. I did? Ah, good to hear it. Like, they are on the verge of extinction, and they're fully aware of it, but they're so attached to their dogma that they aren't willing to bend to change it, even if it means saving their own lives. By the end of New Vegas, well, it can vary depending on who you side with, but no matter what, if you side with the Legion, they die. If you side with House, they die. In the independent ending, it can be a variety of factors depending on your actions. So I'm not really going to count it. I don't really count Yes Man as a discussion for anything, because it's just the House route, but you get to change a couple of aspects. So I don't really count it. And in the NCR path, while they have the best possible outcome, you're still encouraged and ordered at first to just wipe them out. And in fact, if you haven't met them previously, if you ever bring this up before this part, they'll just turn hostile and you'll have to kill them all anyway. Meaning you have to have had foresight or already be with them and be a fully fledged member. You have to beat the path with the current elder, do not oust him, and you have to bend over backwards to get their good ending. This means in 2 out of 4 endings, they just simply die. In 1 out of 4 endings, it can be drastically different, but it's heavily encouraged that they die. And in the 4th and final route, they can have a genuinely good ending where they have a temporary truce with the NCR and have a deal with each other. The NCR hands over suits of salvaged power armor from their conflicts with the Brotherhood, and in exchange, the Brotherhood will patrol the trade routes and make sure they stay safe. It's a really good trade, and it's implied that maybe this can be the stepping stone. Maybe with this, they can blossom into a full-fledged peace. You convinced me, Wyrm. I'm going to download Fallout 1 later and beat it 5 times. Good luck. Tell me how much you like it. Hell, I'll fucking stream Fallout 1, Fallout 2, Fallout New Vegas, even Fallout 3 or 4 if you guys really want to see that. There's very few Fallout content that I'll adamantly refuse to play. In case you're wondering, I adamantly refuse to play Brotherhood of Steel, and I adamantly refuse to play 76. Anywho. But, like, 2 out of 4 endings, they die. 1 out of 4 endings that you're heavily encouraged to kill them off. And even in their one good route, that's plan B, where you have to go out of your way. They are a dead end in the most solid of meanings. Then comes Fallout 4, and they're just magically on the other side of the world, yet again, and seem to be stronger and bigger than ever, despite the fact that they've changed once again to be a completely deranged cult. They're now just a diet enclave who exists solely for the complete and utter extermination of all ghouls, all super mutants, any wastelander with high valuable tech, etc., etc. The Brotherhood used to worship technology, but in Fallout 4 they seem to fear it and be adamant on destroying it. They seem to go out on crusades, hell-bent on the idea of sending humanity back to the Stone Age. Meanwhile, literally 5 miles across the fucking pond, there's just some casual, regular-ass dudes LARPing as cool 50s biker dudes selling power armor. And they just let it happen. They let you, the player, bring along Hancock, despite the fact that he's a ghoul. They let you, the player, bring along Nick, despite the fact he's a synth. You know, that thing that they were more than happy and very eager, might I add, unusually eager, to murder one of their own loyal members who's dedicated like 20 years of his life to them and never once fucked up and did everything they said to an exact T just because it turned out he was a synth. But they're willing to bend the rules for you, the player. Because this is how Bethesda makes their fucking shit. They'll let you bring Strong, who is not a good guy. He's literally just one of the regular-ass, dumbass Bethesda super mutants. The only reason that he's doing all this is because he thinks he can get stronger than humans by being nicer. And they let you bring him onto the Pridwin, no problem. Because you, the player, are the one doing it. I'm honestly genuinely fucking baffled that they're hostile to you if you have Dance as a follower after it's revealed he's a synth. I'm genuinely baffled. Like, they seem perfectly fine and dandy bringing on Nick, Strong, Hancock, X686, and Curie, though to be fair, they probably don't know that X6 and Curie are synths. They probably don't know that, so I'm willing to forgive that one. It's just stupid. If I ever do a live stream of Fallout 4, you're gonna hear me say that's stupid a lot. I mean a lot. I will call the game stupid repeatedly. Do you know how many times I've played Fallout 1 and I said that doesn't make sense? Twice. And both times were because of gameplay. I asked, why can't I turn in Iguana Bob? Why can I not stop his cannibalism ring? That's stupid. And the second time was, where's this dude I'm supposed to talk to for the followers of the apocalypse? Where is he? This is stupid. And both things is because of cut content and because of Golden Cell. One is because of cut content, and the other is because of a glitch and the NPC doesn't spawn properly. Neither of which have anything at all to do with writing. Neither of them have anything to do with the writing, world-building, story, or anything. Who do I want to play as? I guess we'll stick with Cell Jr. Why not? I need to level him. Like, those were the only times I ever said that's stupid in Fallout 1. Do you know how many times I said that's stupid in Fallout 2? Probably like 8 times, but like 6 of those 8 times was just because of the goofy Easter eggs, which are explicitly not canon. Golden Cell's gonna feed. Delicious. Yummy. Anyway, super. Like 6 out of 8 times, it was just because of the stupid Easter eggs that are explicitly not canon. Like, those were the only times I said that was stupid in Fallout 2. You know how many times I actively said that's stupid to something that was actually story relevant? Hey, Beezy. Good to see ya.
Please forgive me.
Please forgive me.
I think I might be enjoying this
All
a
right.
bit too much.
Like, you know how many times I said that when it was actually story relevant? Oh, you're listening? You're
Please
listening?
Forgive me. I think I might be enjoying this a bit too much.
Anyway, like, let me, I actually have to think. The fact I have to stop and think and try to remember what part did I find stupid. That happened to me in my playthroughs. And the fact that I'm struggling to remember any, outside of the tutorial, yeah. The forced tutorial dungeon was the biggest thing that agitated me about Fallout 2. Okay, I got the worst possible spawn, great. Do you know how many times I said that's stupid in Fallout 3? It felt like I couldn't take one step.
Once I revert to an egg,
Okay, I'm too scary, I guess.
myself underground for 3
I guess I'm
years.
far too
There,
strong for a weakling such as yourself.
Once I revert to an egg, I must bury myself
Anyway.
underground for 3 years. There, my form matures.
Oh, there's one. Okay, so there's one. There's 2. Any in here?
Once I
Nope,
revert
okay.
to an egg, I
I'll
must
just
bury
wait.
myself underground for 3
anyone out
years.
3 years. Another Jap player. It happens. Like, do you know how many times I said that's stupid in Fallout 3? It felt like I couldn't take 5 fucking seconds without saying that's stupid. Like, it genuinely felt like every 2 seconds. Anytime someone opened their mouth, I had to say that's stupid. Because it is stupid. Almost all of Fallout 3 is just wacky, stupid nonsense.
You bore me.
Bore me, my audience. Should I hop on breakers? You should.
I'm feeling rather hungry. Time to absorb every last bit of
I think I heard a sieve back in C, so maybe I should go back there. After I descend and check. Oh, hello. Did you really just try to apocalyptic burst me? What
I'm so
Okay.
pleased that
Oh.
the day has
Ooh.
finally-
Oh, you're a laggy boy. Oh, you're a laggy boy, El Gran Mayo. Nah, I don't think so.
No, there's a lot more where this came from.
There's a lot more where this came from. Let's see.
You're a fool. I'm just going to let you get away.
Yeah, immediately after that,
They got away.
yeah.
Damn it.
And just like that, you win the game. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much, yeah. Just blow up the buildings with style. They didn't even blow up the rest. Although, funny enough, I was right. There was a third Civ here. Yummy. Yummers. Alright, they didn't save that guy, even though I know Nothing. Dude, that doesn't work on me. Okay, I'm starting to think I'm the laggy one. Yeah, I'm starting to think that I'm the one who's lagging. I'm genuinely starting to think that I'm the laggy one here. Oh, Christ.
You're a fool if you think I'm just
Oh,
gonna
God.
let you get
Oh,
away.
God.
Do you want me to show you my
Show you my true...
Let's end the warm
Let's end the warm-up here, shall we?
Please forgive me. I think I might...
I did the funny, guys. I did the funny. Please forgive me. I think I might...
Pay for that.
Gotta body camp them, you know? Gotta make sure they bleed out so they don't get any play time there. That's their punishment for trying to feed, alright? That's their punishment. Let's see. Ah, there you are. Ah, excellent. Am I that laggy? Probably. Oh, someone else got DC'd. Damn! I will punch you.
Here goes. Here comes the tank.
Whatever. I think it's about time. I think you have the chance to beat me.
Oh, that still hit
don't
me.
you?
Interesting.
Show me what you can really do, or you're going to regret it.
Alright, I'll go give it back to him.
Are you disappointed?
Oh, I didn't even realize the ETMs came out. Damn.
Please forgive me. I think I might be enjoying this.
That's
a bit too
unfortunate.
much.
I genuinely didn't even know the ETMs came out. Please forgive me. I think I might... Ah, what a shame. I don't have a radar, so I can't help my main man find the rest of the balls. Not that he'd be able to do anything. Even if he was running Warrior of Hope and you're all gonna pay, he only would have 4 souls. I'm almost at full health. Even with lag, 1 Raider with almost all health, plus 5 fucking juniors is more than a match for any one survivor, so... I'm not gonna waste this time.
What is that?
What is that?
I'm bored.
It's just me, or does Cell level 4 fly faster than he runs? Like, look at this. Like, run speed? Fly speed. You gotta admit. Pretty weird.
What is that?
Ah, well. Fatality. Well, that was quick and easy, huh? Yeet. You gotta love the Cell Juniors. So laggy. Yeah, I've noticed. That was weird. The true father-son Kamehameha. Alright, well. I don't know why I was so laggy. Like, that's weird. Like, my previous games were perfectly fine. Damn. Ah, well. Wasn't even really me getting level 3 or even 4 that really won me that match. It's just that I was so laggy, someone got disconnected. And they couldn't find the keys in time. So odd. Like I'll double check to see if my connection's fucked up or something. Let me take a look. Okay, well... It doesn't look like anything's wrong, that's the weird thing. Oh, God. Oh, but it sure does feel... Oh, God. Okay, yeah, suddenly out of nowhere, my connection is dog water. Yeah, let's get out of that. Let's get out of that. Oh, all this time. All of this time. And I forgot to enable my live reaction like I always do on my live streams. How embarrassing. I apologize. Okay, let's do something that well, it still requires an internet connection, but it doesn't require as strong of one. It doesn't require immediate action. There we go. Connecting. Switching over games. Like I said, it still requires an internet connection, but it doesn't require an instantaneous, immediate reaction, you know? Couldn't see reaction. Yes, tell me about it. Okay, connect. Here we go. Downloading? What the hell did they gotta download? Didn't tell me there were any updates. Yes, download right now when my connection has never been weaker. I don't know why my internet connection just all of a sudden has become complete dog water, but it has. 270 megabytes of data. Quiz, let's see. Question 1. What is this monster's type? I feel like it's misleading. Like, almost all the Flamevels are Pyros, but... I feel like this is going to be a misleading one. I feel like it's a trick. Nope, it actually was an obvious one. Okay, I overanalyzed. There it is. That's Rush Recklessly. Super Rush Recklessly is different. The Ryzeal Secret Pack. Oh. What is the name of this card? I just saw this, and I've already forgotten. I know it's a Flameville, though. Like, who cares about Flamevels? Actual question. Which of the following statements about pendulums is correct? They're always have the face up extra when they leave the field. Well, they always have a pendulum. Well, that's not true. They always have a pendulum scale. That's true. They're always included in the main deck when placed in a deck. Wait, this could be a trick question because it's like, oh, they always have a pendulum scale. It's true, but like it's gonna be like, oh, but like 0 doesn't count. I mean, technically that's not true. So yeah, there are exceptions. Which of the following statement about fusions is right? Only up to 2 can be used in one. Well, that's not right. They can be returned to the extra deck instead of your deck. I mean, yeah. They can only be special summoned to the extra. No, they cannot be special. This is the only one that's right. See the new cards that help the Blue Eyes meta? Oh, did they add that already? Which of the following can destroy 5-head dragon battle? Only lights. Anybody who's watched the anime knows that, because they used that fucker in the filler like 7 times. Which of these cards is a monster card? Shield Wing, Limited Overlord, Half Shut. What the hell is Half Shut? I've never heard of Half Shut. What is that? Question doesn't account for fusion, synchro XCs that are pendulums. Ah, fair enough. What is the monster's monster type? Oh, that's a Cybers. That's a machine? Are you sure that... Okay, that is the most Cybers-looking card I've ever seen in my life. Correct. That's Ring of Destruction. I saw Sam use it. True. I didn't know that was out already. Random Yusei card. I mean, sure, it sounds like it. Oh, it's the same question, it's just randomized. Alright. Oh, never mind. That's Ballista Squad. Alright, next. Oh no, I just realized. Does this mean I missed my chance? What is this? Shadow Duelist Zester. I don't know who Zester is, but that looks cool, I guess. Alright, what is... Oh my gosh. Oh god, I really hope that they're still selling that thing I wanted to buy but didn't have the gems for. Let's see. Alright. 2 festivals, July. Ooh! Alright. Recontact and cyber successor to be discontinued. I don't care. Don't miss your chance here. Okay. What? What? You mean to tell me not a single person on planet Earth who plays this game got all 3 right? I know the odds are low, but like, Jesus. That is weird. If you can, will you try to get it? I mean, if I get it, I'll use it. That's the more important word here. Oh, tactics event. Predict which 3. Okay, yeah. New accessories. I don't care. Really don't care. Alright. The what now? Wait, I thought man was already a Master Duel. Did it really take him this long to just add the shitty Gate Guardian stuff? Really? New Predator Plan stuff. There's no shot. There's no shot this wasn't already a Master Duel. No shot. What? There's no shot. Okay, I know for a fact this was already in the game. What? Okay. Starved for destruction. Okay, this being new, I can believe. Updates during maintenance. Dual visuals. I mean, that's cool, but why? You can obtain icons themed after Zester, which won in the Shadow Duelist finale poll. Okay. Do you play Duel Links? I do not, no. These are the secret packs? Okay, okay, I'm just saying. Fairy Tale theme, jeez. Okay. Well, hey, as long as the things that I actually wanted in the shop are still in the shop, let me shop! There we go. As long as what I actually wanted is still here, we're okay. Okay, 25 days left to get that playmat, because I want that playmat. Normally I spend 1,000 gems every chance I get, but I want this mat. I know it's called a field, but I'm not calling it that. Okay, what do we got here? Protectors, don't care. Secret packs. Ooh. Free polls? I mean, hey, if it's free. Give me. Give me! Okay, let's see, what do we got? Actually nothing. Cool. Alright, Ravenous Invasion Flora. That sounds like a parody name of Predator Plant, doesn't it? You know what's even crazier? It's not Predator Plant. It's only called Predator Plant in the OCG. Over here, it's not Predator Plant. It's Preda Plant. And what's even worse is that that's not the archetype name. The archetype name is Predap. Because they just need to make those stupid puns. They have to. God forbid they don't make a stupid pun for once. Beautiful animations, though. That's pretty cool. Alright. Open it up. What do we get? Super rare. Alright. Defense of the Temple. Fusion summon an Earth Fusion using Monster Your Hand or Field. Monster Control mentioned Temple of Kings. You can also use Face Monster Pump controls. Okay. If you control Temple of Kings, banish this card to add 1 Danger of Divine. They really want you to use that in this, don't they? Ran into a baby who is terrible at pursuing. Yeah, it happens. Alright. Let's grab these here gems. When did I not collect this? Weird. Alright, well, that's another 100 gems for me. Okay, getting another audio text, hang on. Okay, here we go. Going second with Enacraft, aka automatic loss. Seriously, I like Enacraft, but it's a lot better in the TCG than it is in Master Duel. Like, this is an okay... Actually, no, it's not. Oh, that's... Okay, unless you brick, I'm not playing, because there ain't no way I can play with this. Especially not through full combo. I'm pretty sure this is just full combo, isn't it? Okay, yeah. Sorry, dude, I'm not willing to waste time. Like, this deck with this hand cannot play through all that. Ain't no way. Like, I hate to just not show content, but, like, there's no chance, you know? There's just no shot. See, going first, you have a shot. Enacraft is, if you're wondering why I'm playing it, it's because it's dirt cheap to make, and I'm trying to get as many gems as possible to build Branded. Okay, that's a pretty decent hand going first. Could be better, but it's alright. Just in case he has a flawless or something. Just in case. Well, it didn't react to it. Body campers, yeah, that sucks. Let's grab red. Even if he drolls me right here, that's actually okay, because I still have plenty of stuff. Alright. Alright, see, and that's why you always go for the field spells first, but I didn't have to because I had it in my hand. Okay, bounce back you. Activate the one that he's already seen. Set everybody else up. Why is the game alerting me of that? The game better not be alerting him of that, too. Just saying. Okay. Still a pretty respectable board for this deck. Alright, so what do we have? We have a double search, not really negate, but disrupt, a graveyard disrupt, a monster disrupt, and if you try to go wombo combo with the chain links, then I can just, I can say nah. Okay, I don't think I'm going to be able to utilize this. Well, no, I can. Never mind. Forgot, Ferris is a card. Ferris, Crow, Fountain, they're all cards that exist. Yes, chain link it. Bro, that's not worth dropletting. Okay, if you just droplet that, if you droplet a search, that also will take away one card in your hand. That tells me that your hand is absolute unadulterated ass, and you literally need Miracle Ejector, otherwise you won't be able to win. Like, that's what that tells me. Alright, let me move that into my Pendulum Zone. Fun fact, the field spell can chain block your flips, even during the opponent's turn, even though they have priority because of the wording. Alright, flip over you, get another search. Get a EAC counter. Search the evil whale. And then my effect is mandatory, so it has to activate first, unfortunately. Although, I don't think heroes can play through... Oh, and I get this effect. Nice. I don't think heroes can play through this. You lost your normal summon, you used up Miracle Injector. Yeah, I think his turn is just over. Unless he has a second copy of a Hero Lives in his hand, I think his turn is just over. Yeah, he's gonna search the favorite contact because he knows that this is gonna be it. And then I get to rip a card. Bion, okay. Yeah, his hand must have been awful. Yep, it was. The least bricky hero hand. That's not fair. I played the deck, I know how it works. Okay. Now, take 1800, then you can have your card back. I'm such a nice guy. Terrible RNG. It happens. Okay, I mean, he already knows this is in my hand, so I might as well just summon it. Can negate one of these cards at the very least, if nothing else. Okay. Activate Alzalone I'm just gonna call him gold. Activate gold. Okay. 10 scale blue. I know the dude's probably just begging me to flip over something and kill him, but like, sorry, but I can't. That's not how this deck works, unfortunately. Reverse. Okay, let's bounce some cards back to my hand. Bounce you, bounce you, bounce you, bounce you. Bounce 4 cards. Yes, this is a deck that bounces its own cards 4 times. That's part of the game plan. Trust me. I know what I'm doing. I'll say that as I use an arbitrary search that's completely unnecessary. I wonder what his back row is. Like, genuinely, what's his back row? Like, I know one of them's favorite contact, which I don't think he can even make anything here. What can he make? Sunriser? I think that's it. I think that's all he can make. I think all he can make is Sunriser. Let's get the targeting protector up here. Wait, it's heroes. Let me think. I think destruction is more important. Heroes don't have too much disruption outside of destruction in battle, so it's pretty vital. So you. Okay, then I'll activate this. Get a few draws. Why not? Let's draw a couple cards. I like drawing. Don't you guys like drawing? I like drawing. Archetypal Magical Mallet is one of the funniest sentences in the English language. Still can't believe they have multiple scouts. I know, isn't it cool? Let's flip over green. That'll force out... I probably should have done that earlier, honestly, the more I think about it. What stage music you like, Wyrm? I mean, I've only got 3 stages, and they're all just okay. Yep, there's the favorite contact. And then that's when I'll flip over the evil whale. And then whatever he flips over here, unless it's droplet send monster... Okay, never mind. Never mind. Put you in my pendulum zone. Shuffle you. Don't shuffle that back. You. And he quits. Fair enough. To be fair, I don't know how you were supposed to win through that with only like 3 cards. And I know for a fact one of them's dead. Okay, what do we get? 60 more gems. Goody for me. Okay. Wow, that's a lot of achievements. Too bad I'm not reading any of them. I am the most literate Yu-Gi-Oh player in all of North America. Thought you'd have heard some of the stages on single player. I probably have, but none of them have really stuck out in my mind all that much. I am curious to see what the branded stage is, though. I'm very curious to hear that. Set this, so that way if he trolls me, I can still get 1 search. And scale up green. Yeah, I don't call them by their names, because fuck this. Like, what even is this? Okinarala. Like, I'm not calling it that. Fuck it, it's green. I love how free-to-play friendly the game is. It could be better. It could definitely be better. But, bro, if you have Fwalos, just throw it out now. It's not going to do anything to me, so you might as well get rid of it or turn off the thing. If it's Pirellia, you're a little too late. For 1 draw, anyway. You'll still get a couple draws. But, like, you know. It's easy, okay. Okay, you done with the slow play. Pay 9 search. To Ash or not Ash? That is the question we are asking ourselves here tonight. Okay, I have a field spell and I have 2 bosses, so I guess I can just get an extender. It's best to try your best. It's best to try your hardest to get all the spells in the grave, because these spell cards, their grave effects are absolutely insane. Like these spell. Okay, he gave up. Why did he give up? What did he have? What did he have? I'm curious. Like, what was going on there? Profile. Not profile. Get back. Deck. Here we go. It was the best deck in the entire game, and he gave up to some flippy boys. Okay, what did he have in his hand that he could activate immediately? See, he would have done it. Follows, that would have been useless. I don't think that met the criteria yet. That did nothing. Like, it had to be... Where is it? Where is it? Where's the one that says quick effect normal summon? There it is. Like, it had to be this, right? Why didn't he use it? Did he not have another tuner in his hand? Did he get the weirdest... Did he get the weirdest cool tune hand of all time, where it was 1 clip plus, I don't know, 3 copies of Synchro and Imperm? I don't know. Yeah, guys, I FTK'd cool tune. Enacraft new tier 0. No. Just no. Enacraft's not a bad deck, it's just a very frail deck. Like, it's not bad. It can definitely steal wins if it goes first. But it's a lot better in the TCG because of the whole best 2 out of 3 format. You might think that would make it worse because now it doesn't have the element of surprise, but that actually makes it a lot better. I mean, a lot better. Okay, even if he drolls me, this hand is actually still pretty good. Even if he drolls me, I wouldn't mind, just because I have so many bosses in my hand here. Okay, activate green. If at all possible, always try to get this up, because this is your win con. Go ahead and droll me. That's fine. That's fine. I actually don't care. Normally, I immensely care, but with this hand, no, I'm fine. Like, normally I would get irritated there, but I have 5 monsters in my hand, so for once, I'm perfectly fine with that. This is perfectly a-okay. Effect. 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 Alright. Now, unfortunately, I won't be able to utilize one of them. One of them is a dead card, but, you know. Probably would have been smarter to set that other one first and then some of that one, so that way he doesn't know, but... whatever, it's fine. So you're probably wondering, what's my end board here? I have a Graveyard Disrupt, a Special Summon Disrupt, kind of, sort of. It doesn't really work all that well. It's kind of flimsy due to the wording. I have, this actually could work, because this deck does like to build up Giant Chain Links. And targets a lot, so I got targeting protection. And if he's stupid enough to ram into me during battle, specifically, I can Book of Eclipse. Could be better. It could be better, but that's what happens when you droll turn 0, you know? Okay, what's a nice card I can search here? Let's go with a extender for next turn. Okay, then your effect, then your effect. Yeah, see, this is what I mean when I say this card's normal effect is, flip effect is a little flimsy. It only works on ignition effects. Like, if it's an on-summon effect, it's useless, unfortunately. And double, unfortunately... Come on, there we go. And double, unfortunately... it doesn't work all that well. Add 1 from deck to hand, that's fine. Let's see, if it sees you specialist in your hand, you can only special summon this way. If this card's normal summon, you can add a Typhoon, Mystic Space Typhoon. Alright. No. You will not be targeting cards today. Is it while it remains face up? After flip face up, while it's there, they cannot target cards. Yep. Banish a card from your hand? Yes, I would love to. Oh yeah, it's face down, so I don't get to see it. This card was activated, you can special summon it. Ooh. I will not be bouncing that. I will, however, be searching a card. Do it, do it, do it, do it. Ah, he's not falling for it. He knows. He's smart. Enacraft players, when they run into an opponent... Okay. He's really smart. Enacraft players, when they run into someone who actually knows that Spida is a card. 1 gem. Don't spend it all in one place. You see what I mean when I say this game drip feeds you? It drip feeds you so slowly. Like, I gotta... Like, if I want to be free to play, like, I gotta do every daily event and play for, like, a week straight just for 1 multi. Absolutely insane. Oh, duel and solo. Okay, I could do that. Let's do 1 or 2 more here, and then I'll go into solo here. Explore and Unfathomable. I still don't know what you get for Unfathomable. I still don't know what the hell you're supposed to do to unlock that. I myself have it, and I don't know what you do to get it. What deck you running? This is Enacraft. It's a Pendulum Flip deck. Honestly, it's just trap cards on legs. That's the best way to describe this archetype. Trap cards on legs. Okay, scale up green. Man, I've been opening green every single game, haven't I? That is irrelevant. That is completely irrelevant, sir. I never summon from the extra deck. That is completely irrelevant. Ash, however, is very relevant. Search red. This way, if he has Droll, I'll at the very least have more disruption on board. Nope, no Droll? No Droll, full combo it is. You know, it's kind of funny. Like, can you even call a deck? Why did you wait? No, really, why did you wait? Like you could have stopped me earlier. I don't know why you did that. Okay. Well, sit on 4 bosses it is, then. Come on, don't tell me you have fucking... Okay. Ew, ew, ew. Gross. It's a dumbass who's being carried by a broken deck. Although... Okay, let's see. Let me read, damn it! Let's see, target a spell trap, that's fine. God, get all this shit off the screen. Random fate. Okay, that part's irrelevant. Damn it. That part is extremely relevant, unfortunately for me. Hold on. Tell them this turn. You do have to get rid of your resources, though, so... Maybe. Maybe. Like, he's got to get rid of his resources. I mean, the less he has in there, the better, right? No reading aloud. Yeah, clearly. I don't care. I don't fucking care. What are you gonna do? Negate my searcher that I can't even use? I hate Cool Tune. Dude, it's Cool Tune. Everybody hates it. Like, literally everyone. The OCG is sick of this deck. The TCG is sick of this deck. Fucking Master Duel is upset with this deck. Like, this deck is the reason why Master Duel lost 70% of its player base. Bet you didn't know that. I bet you didn't know that. But it's true. The worst part is, he's still in a fantastic game state. Like, this looks like a horrible turn 0 board. Horrible. Like, he emptied his entire hand and only has 1 face-up field negate. But it doesn't matter, because every single card in this entire deck is a 1-card combo. Which is the gayest shit I've ever heard in my life. Like, that's the biggest reason why this deck is so unfair. Like, that is the reason why. Because every single card in the entire deck is a 1-card wombo combo. Every single one. All of them. Let's see. Look at your opponent's hand. Yes, look at my hand. I dare you. I'm actually kind of curious. Wait a minute. Oh, I can bait him. I can bait him right now. Ooh, I can bait him so hard. Let's find out if he's intelligent or not. Which one is that? Excavate. Damn it, he's smart. He actually knows what Scorpion does? Impossible. Bottom. I mean, it doesn't matter. Impossible. You actually know what Scorpion does? No way. Nobody knows what Scorpion does. Anyway, keep in mind, all this is from a single card. A single spell card is doing all this. Literally, a single spell card is doing all of this. This is the reason why this deck is so broken. I'm waiting. Let's see, what the hell is this one? I've never even seen this one. Oh, it's time to get baited, bud. Choose 2 non-synchro tuners. Wait, non-synchro tuners to graveyard, add 1, summon the other. Resolve, blah blah blah. That's fine. Spider is a card. Special summon the other, then immediately after that synchro summon a tuner synchro. Oh, you don't have enough. Yeah, get that garbage out of here. Take 900 damage. You're negated. You're negated. And I think it's just for the rest of the turn. Yeah, rest of the turn can't be destroyed. Okay, I have exactly 1 negate. I gotta use it wisely. Anyway, here's my top deck. I saw your top deck, now I raise you mine. Take 900. And then I'll negate that. Because it technically is on the field, even though it's not like, it's not still on the field. So thank you for outing your own board. I appreciate it. Thank you, bud. Thank you. I'll add gold now. Whale activates, but it's not relevant. Anyway, activate gold, and now since you don't have any cards in your hand, I know you can't negate this with your Ash, and you can't draw me, so I can be as reckless as I please. So I'll search Reset. Reset to add my field spell. I'll activate Red's effect. Red to search. Target Protector. It doesn't matter. It actually does not matter at all. Dun, 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 dun. Bum, 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 bum. Flip summon this. And then I'll activate this. Bounce. 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 And bounce. I'll leave these so that way I can burn them out. The evil fucking whale effect. Put him back on the field to negate that, whatever it could be. I'm gonna put him in the exact same spot just to fuck with his head. Like, I want him to know where all this stuff is. So he's not gonna know which copy that is, that's the funny part. I probably just could have gone to battle, but I'm not gonna risk it. I fear Mirror Force. Sue me. Okay, take, what's this gonna be? 5,100, I think? 4,500. That was not close at all. Synchro summoning from the hand might as well be a fusion summon. I mean, yeah. Evenly? You set evenly? Well, that's fucking gay. I guess I could have won that turn. Oh well. I don't need 2. I only get to keep 2 cards. I mean, that's my win con, but I can just search another one. Yeah, it's fine. Nice deck! Nice deck, bro. Nice deck. I'm gonna flex on ya. I'm gonna get my starter back. Doesn't feel so good, does it, Cool Tune? Doesn't feel so good. Yeah, this is what you've been doing to people. Don't feel too good, does it? That's so stupid. I don't think that works. I don't think it can be destroyed. Never mind, I guess it's only on the flip effect itself. What a shame. Oh well. Anyway, release. Yeah, anyway, release. Search black. Anyway, black effect. Search for, let's see. Reset, Noplus, or Extender. Okay, bud, you have a 33% chance twice to not lose. Never mind, you lose. It's so funny. I'm very tempted. Should I just flip it? Hard to say. Yeah, might as well. Optional effect. Nah, it's okay. Go into battle. Take care of you. Then you'll take 9. Then you'll take 9. And then you die. Very cathartic. Very satisfying. Going against the clunkers again. I hate to say that, yeah. I hate to see it. Nice deck, Cool Tune. Nice tier 0. You got beat by a bunch of flippy boys. How does it feel? Spider is a menace, I'm telling you. The people who don't main deck Spider are stupid. Yeah, do you know there's unironically people who think that Spider's not worth main decking? There are people who only play 1 copy. There's people who play 0 copies. Like, those people are mentally ill. Oh, I'm so close. Anyway, what's lifetime here? Oh, dual and ranked, okay. Hey, extra 100, I'll take that happily. How close am I? Ugh! I'm still like a week away from getting that playmat. I'm paying out the ass just for a fucking mat. It sucks. I mean, I've done almost all of these, so it don't matter. Branded. What? Oh yeah, I filled it in with shit because I don't, yeah. Whoa, nope, put that back. There we go. You know what, fine, let's play budget branded for solo mode. They're just bots, so it don't matter. But yeah, let's see how good budget branded with literally no good expensive cards except for Fallen White can do against actual robots. It's a sweet mat. To be fair, yeah, it is. Yeah, let me droll, even though I'm pretty sure I was just gonna skip it anyway. Feats of Strength is unironically a cool card, but it's in the worst archetype for it imaginable. To be fair, this could be in Branded or Cool Tune, and it would still be bad because it's just an equip spell, but you know. You know. Man, High Spirits. Feel White. Get rid of... I only have 1 Albion. I wish I knew that earlier. Discard to add? Yes. What do I have? I don't even remember what's in this build here. Like, I know the regular combo in the TCG, but the problem is, like, I don't even remember what this deck here has. I mean, to be fair, I could just normal summon the regular. No, I shouldn't. Well, actually, yeah, let's do that. Get Sword in the Grave, it'll work. Activate effect, discard Sword. Fusion into Dragon Devours the Dogma, or as he's called in the OCG, Stigmata Devouring Dragon. It is a crime against humanity that this thing doesn't have a summoning animation. Actual crime. Let's see. I will recycle my own droll, yes. Okay, that'll come back, that'll come back. Just to be safe, why not? Activate Fallen of Light, send... I guess it doesn't really matter. To Incredible Ecclesia. Into Ecclesia and the Black Dragon. I'm mildly agitated that this thing gets an animation. It's beautiful, don't get me wrong, but Dragon Who Devours the Dogma does not. Like, that's actually agitating. Do I have enough for game? I don't think I do. 4, 5, 6. I am just barely off game there, damn. Okay, well, if that's the case, we'll just continue like normal, I guess. Banish, summon, Guiding Clem, Brainwashed White Relic for Blazing Artesia. Oh, why would I do that? No. Let's see if there's anything relevant. Probably not, no. Hey, look at Albaz over there. He's so excited when you declare an attack. Okay, 3,000 I definitely can't deal that much, so... Main 2, set, main phase 3. Jeez, look at all these options. Okay, special summon a Spriggans, which would be Spriggans Kit. Special Heart of the Field. Then Incredible Ecclesia, back to my hand. Then Abalinatus. Grand Fusion. Incredible Ecclesia, come back. Blazing Cartesia, come back. I mean, either one works, doesn't it? Hold on. Why do I not have Lubellion? Is Lubellion a UR? Is Lubellion a UR? Is that the reason why I don't have him here? Don't think I have anything for that, so yeah, go ahead, whatever. End phase, that's fine. I mean, I literally just ram into it and win, so... No need a wombo combo or anything. And Ecclesia for the game there, yep. Now I just gotta do that 2 more times. Ay, ay, ay. You know, petition to make it so branded is like the one exception to the extra deck size rule. Like, I have a great idea, guys. Let's make it so branded specifically is allowed to have 30 cards in their extra deck, so that way they can play with all the fun tools that they have at their disposal. Oh, baby, a triple! Oh, yeah! You gotta love how lightning fast the game plays with bots. Duel Links while waiting for a Breakers match would actually help with their waiting for a match. Tell me about it. Tour guide for Lilith. Link into Phoenix. Force out my cards, that's fine. What's the target? Well, I gotta activate now. Send an Albaz card. Let's see. Special summon one Fawn of Albaz. Yes. Get rid of the field spell. Summon out Ogopogo. Unicorn. Ditch it again. Chose very, very correct. Link into... They gave a bot access code? That's insanity! Fucking hell. They actually did it. They gave a bot access code. I didn't even know that was a thing. Alright. Snack. Special on this card. I mean, it's not enough to kill me, so I'm alright. Nah. Turn to Ice Jade, we can win this Albaz. Ice Jade. Mirror Jade. Why do I call him Ice Jade? It's Mirror Jade, the Ice Blade Dragon. Special Albaz. Albaz. Discard. And then Fusion Summon using both your monsters. Congratulations, you emptied your hand to give me a Towers. Appreciate it. Okay, let's see. I'll put Elbaz plus, yeah, I'll put Elbaz plus that in there. That's fine. Damn, this is just not going my way, is it? Honestly, I'm not even like I'm tempted to just send Ecclesia just so that way this becomes a Towers. Let me think. So Kit, so Branded, Search Fusion. Dogmatica. Let's just send Ecclesia. No reason not to. Finish Retribution, get back that. Oops, alright. Damage. Set up this stuff. There we go. Let's see. Here we go. Well, that's a good top deck, wouldn't you say? Okay, hold on. Okay, just double checking, making sure it doesn't have to be a face-up card. Alright, one more time and I get my gems. It's funny how most of the time solo mode feels more like a chore than actually fun. Like, it's pretty fun when you play the actual deck that they give you because, you know, it's just more entertaining. Yeah, fuck it, we'll do that for the finale. I have no idea what cards are in this deck. I don't know what the goal is. I don't know how any of this works. Like, I know how Danger works. I play Danger a lot. What the fuck? Dragon Lord? Ah, yes, Thunder Potential Dragon, as I like to call it. During the opponent's turn, you can banish 2 cards from your graveyard. Target a Thunder you control, it can't be targeted this turn. During the end phase, you can send a card from deck to grave. Yeah, there's a reason why I called it Potential Dragon. Discard, I guess I'll discard Nessie, that works. Nessie, you get to search a card. Let's search Bigfoot, trade him in, pop the monster. Reborn the monster. Normal summoning Beige feels illegal, unless you're bouncing him for Grapha. Hope you're aware of that, you psycho. Discard Big Feet. Activate Big Feet effect. Pop the one that has more attack. Hell yeah. Discard Thunder Dragon to add a Thunder Dragon. Can this fusion from hand? No, it cannot. Okay, so I'll just do it to discard the other one then. Okay. Banish this one from my hand. Summon Dragon Lord. Then I could tribute Hold on, let me check some. Any 3, Dream plus that. Yeah. Let's tribute you. Let me do that after. So activate fusion. Summon it to the original. Summon Titan by fusing the 3 originals. Man, I played Thunder Dragon during Eternal format. Good times. I didn't play the good variant though, because I couldn't afford the good variant. Like, this is back in the ye olden days, back in the ye olden days, back when all the dangers costed like $700 trillion. This summons in defense, doesn't it? Wait, it doesn't? Huh. No, I'm thinking of Jackalope. Jackalop's the one that summons in defense, yeah. Alright, let's flip over Monster Born. You know what, why not? Let's summon back your Armageddon Knight. Give myself, mill. You like Destiny Heroes? Bro, I freaking love Destiny Heroes. Like, I was a Destiny Hero fanboy long before it was even good. Like, even back when it was shit. I still liked it a lot. Even back when it was complete and total garbo, I still loved it a lot. There we go, clean OTK. Alright, and just like that, I get my gems. And now I gotta do this, like, now I gotta do this every single day without missing a single day for 5 or 6 or so days in a row, back to back to back. Hey. And then I can finally afford that playmat. Nice. Beautiful. Yay, 40. I don't have a deck that can perform these two, so I'm just kind of up shit creek for that one. I gotta get lucky to activate that one. Normal summon doesn't count as normal set, so... Is there an event going on with loners? Coming soon, there is. Soon. Well, I guess that's it for me then. I gotta... Oh my gosh. I need at least 400 more gems. Christ. Alright, well, you know what? I think I'm just done for this stream. It's been going on for hours upon hours, so I think I'm alright. Hope you all enjoyed. Click the link down below in the description, pretty please. Please donate to my PayPal. I desperately need the cash. Hope you enjoyed.